guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today's video is a super requested one actually, and if you haven't already seen it, a previous video that I did was a little tour of my Louis Vuitton NEONOE bag in the Epi leather, and that video has so many views on it and I get so many comments on that video, so thank you all for going out and watching it. And I'm glad that you really enjoy it. I always get such lovely comments on that video. But what stemmed from that video is people asking more about the bag, more about the wear and tear, more about how long I've had it, how it's faring up, and mainly what I can fit in the bag. So I thought I would answer all of your questions in one video and talk about the Louis Vuitton NEONOE again. So, got a bit of eye candy for you because obviously I've got the bag with me. So this is the Louis Vuitton NEONOE in the black Epi leather. You can get this bag now in so many different variations. I believe I got this in I'd have to look at my memories actually on like Facebook or something. I want to say like 2016, but I actually feel like that might be too early. I will put it on the screen when I got it because I will look back at the video and stuff. But yeah, this is the NEONOE. So this is the new version of the vintage Noe bag by Louis Vuitton. So Louis Vuitton have done this bag for absolute years. I actually don't know when the original Noe came out, but it used to have, it didn't have like these two straps. It used to just have a tie at the top, so it was like a bucket bag with a tie and then just had one big strap. I actually know my friend Beth, I think it was Beth, has like a vintage version of the original Noe bag, so you have to tie it up every time with the little ties. Words are failing me today already, but it does sort of have that element on the new bag. It's got this drawstring, but you don't need to tie it. It's got like a toggle here that sort of fastens it, and then you've got the two new straps. So this is the shoulder strap, and you'll have seen if you've watched my previous video, this unbuttons and extends and then rebuttons up here to be a long strap, and this just makes it longer, crossbody, long on your shoulder, whichever you prefer. And then you've also got the top handle strap. Both of these straps are removable. They are on D-rings here, so that's really great as well. If you know that you're only ever going to use it as a crossbody, then you can take the top handle off. If you know you're only ever going to use it as a shoulder bag, then you can take the top handle off, or of course if you know that you're only ever going to use it as a top handle bag, then you can take the bigger strap off. So it's really versatile, and that's something that I've loved about the bag. Although saying that, I tend to wear it either holding it as a top handle but with this strap still on, or I wear it on my shoulder with this strap hanging down. I never really extend the big strap to wear it as a crossbody. That's just something I've not needed because it's quite a large bag and I don't particularly like it sort of hanging on my hip. So to me it's more of a shoulder bag, and I sort of just throw it over like this. Looks really great with a coat. This is definitely more of a winter bag, I would say, but that's just my personal opinion. I tend not to wear this bag in the summer, mainly because in the summer I just take less with me. I normally just put my credit cards in my key holder, which I'll show you in a minute, and sort of just head out the door, to be honest. I am a light packer in the summer, but in the winter I like to go and read my book in coffee shops, and I do take my book with me in the summer, don't get me wrong, but like I just need a more sturdier bag in the winter, I find. You know, gloves, hats are going in, the scarf's going in, so yeah. But yeah, this is in the Epi leather as well, which I get a lot of questions on. You can now get this bag in the monogram canvas. I believe you can get it in the demi-ebene and the demi-azur canvas as well. I also think there's many variants of the canvas now. You can get it in the larger monogram, the mini monogram. There's honestly, so if you go on the Louis Vuitton website and type in NEONOE, I'm not kidding, there's probably about 15 different versions of this bag now. When it comes to the leathers, so there's lots of options for the canvases, but when it comes to the leathers, they do it in the en point leather, which, for a quick example, is what my Louis Vuitton key holder is in. So this is the en point leather, and you can see the monogram is imprinted into leather, so it's not the monogram canvas, which is the classic brown. This is black leather, grained leather with the monogram imprinted in, so that's the en point leather, and you can get this bag in that. I ended up going with the epi leather, which is this sort of, I don't know how well the camera's going to pick any of this up, but it's sort of like this ribbed almost leather. If I sort of run my finger over it, you can sort of hear the sound that it makes. It's very sturdy, very hard, really durable, very structured basically. And if you want some sort of monogram or logo on there, it is imprinted just here, so it's very, very subtle. So you've got the Louis Vuitton LV logo there, but that is the only place that it is on the bag. And then the only other way you would know it's Louis Vuitton is it does say it on the handle, and I go through all of this a bit better in my other video, and it does say it on the rings here and on the buckles. But apart from that, it's very, very subtle, which is what I actually liked about it. Obviously, if you are going to go for it in the monogram canvas or any of the other canvases, or in the en point leather where it will have the monogram print all over it, then it will be a lot more obvious that it's Louis Vuitton. But I quite liked that it just had the little LV in the corner here. Hopefully the light's picking that up. But yeah, so that's a little bit of an overview of the bag. Let's have a look inside, because this bag is going to be all about this video, oh, the light's gone funny. This video is going to be all about what we can fit inside the bag, because that's what people really wanted to know. So it's going to be a little bit tricky to show you, obviously, because the bag is black. But you've basically got a fully open compartment here, really. There is a pocket in the middle, which hopefully the camera is picking up. This is zippable, this pocket. But you can actually put your hand underneath that pocket. It goes all the way down to the bottom of the bag, but it is not attached to the bottom of the bag. So you sort of have this front compartment and this back compartment, but they are connected underneath. It's all one compartment, really, if that makes sense. So then you've sort of just got this floating pocket, which is attached at either side, but it's sort of like, it's flexible, if you know what I mean. It comes with a zipper on it, which says Louis Vuitton Paris, but that's going to be super difficult to show you, but it is in there. And that middle compartment completely zips closed, if you so wished that it did. So yeah, the two compartments are very, very big. That's it opened up almost fully. That's as big as I can get it. So it's nice, you can fully get your arm in there, like literally goes up to my elbow. Super easy to see everything at a glance. The only thing is my bag particularly is black, so it is a little bit tricky, but otherwise it's not a very fussy bag. The only way of securing that entire compartment is by using the toggle on the drawstring, and as you can see, it doesn't like fully close or anything. You can still see inside. But I would say it'd be quite difficult for anybody to get their hand in there and pull something out without you noticing it. So it's fairly secure in that sense. Okay, so let's have a little look about how I pack this bag. Usually I've picked out all the things that I will always put in my bag with me, and I've also bought a couple of extras just to show you how much can fit in this bag. And I'm going to go through the items one by one as well, just in case you are in the market for any of them too. So let's start off with what I've already shown you, and this is the Louis Vuitton 6-ring key holder. This is probably one of my holy grail SLGs. If you are looking to get into the market of designer buying, I would 100% recommend a SLG from Louis Vuitton, especially the 6-ring key holder. This honestly is such a holy grail for me. I would not be without this. It stops my keys from scratching anything inside my bag. It's so much easier than having like a jungle of keys basically on one key ring. It keeps them all so secure. They don't jingle about. They're really, really secure in there. They don't fall out or anything in my bag. It's super fantastic. So it just has this little popper that says Louis Vuitton Paris on it. There is a little bit of wear on the button, but that's because I do use this every day. And obviously you can see, like, if I hold that up, it has warped slightly, but again, I use this every single day without fail. So I've got all my keys on here, and then there is also a card compartment behind the keys where I keep all my coffee shop loyalty cards, and there's lots in there. So that's really great too. And then it just says Louis Vuitton, Paris, made in France, which is embossed up there. Highly recommend this. I can't remember how much it was, but I bought it the same day that I got this bag, but I bought them from different places. I actually got the bag in Harrods because I reserved it there, and then I wanted to get the 6-ring key holder. I believe Harrods didn't have it in stock, or there was some sort of reason why I didn't get it there, and I ended up going to Louis Vuitton on Bond Street to get this, but it was the same day. Again, I can't remember the prices that I actually paid. I know that I paid £1,400 for this bag, but I can't remember how much the key holder was. I want to say like £250 maybe. I imagine both, well, I know that this bag has had a price increase since I bought it. It's now £1,600 in this particular style. I don't know how much the key holder is now, but I will link everything below. So first of all, that goes in, and I always put that in the front compartment because it's something that I always need to get to quickly. Next up, that goes in the bag, is my Celine wallet. I've actually been thinking recently about swapping back to my Saint Laurent card holder over this, and as much as I adore this wallet, I would not recommend buying it. And that actually hurts my heart to say a little bit, because I bought this the same day that I got my Celine Nano luggage bag, and I was in Monaco for the Grand Prix, and it was near my birthday, not really, but it was like near enough to my birthday to get some bits. And the bag, the Nano bag itself, has held up exquisitely. It literally doesn't even look like I've worn it, even though I've worn it nearly every week since I've got it. But this purse I've used non-stop since getting it, and it is really, really worn. In fact, I might just do a whole different video on this, but there's wear on the buttons on the front. There's just loads of like marks that it's picked up. It's like got all the indentations of my cards through the leather, so you can like see the numbers through the leather. The worst part, and this is probably just my fault really, but like the coin section is like actually disgusting in there. It's picked up so much dirt from the coins, but I mean, that's probably to be expected. You can't really help that. I recommend the wallet itself. Like, it's super handy. It's got this flexible coin pouch with a card holder in the back, 2 card holders here, a card holder under here, 2 more here, and then like a notes and receipt section. And then it just folds up really nicely. And I love the wallet itself, but it just hasn't worn that great. But I digress. I might do a whole video just on this, to be honest. That goes in the front as well, because again, I want it easy to get to. Let's talk about the middle compartment and what I put in there. So I always have umpteen lip balms and lipsticks with me. First one is Glossier cherrybalm.com. Next is Glossier Ultra Lip in the colour Fate, which is just a red colour. Love both of these products. There's another one somewhere that I stuck here. Glossierbalm.com in coconut, another favourite. They're all going in because I pick a different one every time I get one out. They're all going in this middle compartment that's zipped up. So let's see what we can fit in here. That's 3 lipsticks. Then I've got my car key fob. I have a Nissan Juke, if anyone is interested. That's going in the middle compartment. Then I've got my earphones. Sorry, the lighting keeps going weird because it's quite bright out today. Then I've got my headphones for my phone so I can listen to music. The next thing I put in is a Lush solid perfume. This is Sikkim Girls by Lush, which is one of my favourites, but it's getting discontinued. But this is just a solid perfume, great for on the go if you forget to put your perfume on, or you want to like top up your perfume. There's no spray, there's nothing that can leak. It's just solid, and you rub your finger in it and then put it on your wrist. So that's a really, really good one. It smells incredible as well. That's going in the middle compartment. Face mask, obviously, because that's the world we live in now. These are from a brand called Uva, UVA, and I got them on Depop. And to match this face mask, they also do little tote bags, and I always carry one of these with me in case I pick up something on my errands and whatnot and it doesn't fit in my bag. I always carry a reusable bag with me. So that's going to go in the back compartment. here because I'm less likely to need that. And then my face mask is going to go in the zipped middle compartment with those other little bits. Another lipstick, because you just never know, I might want a lipstick instead of a lip gloss. This is the Rouge Dior 426 Sensual Matte. And it's like a nice tanny brown colour. Right, so that lipstick is going in the middle compartment as well. So it's getting a little bit full in the middle compartment, but it's definitely nothing that the zipper wouldn't take. I've only got a couple more bits to go in there anyway, so always take a hairband, obviously, that's going in, and then obviously antibacterial gel is going in as well. And as you can see, I normally leave that zipper compartment open so I can get all of those bits, but just to show you, it's zipped up as well. It does fully zip with everything in there, and it's not really taking up much space of the other two compartments. It's not too bulky at all. So next to go in would always be a book. And I love this bag because I can take bigger books and I can take hardbacks in it too. Reading Jane Austen Northanger Abbey at the moment, so that's going in my back section, and that sort of keeps the sturdiness of the bag quite well at the back. Then two more bits for the front and one more for the back. A pair of gloves, they're going in. These are just M&S tan brown gloves, nothing special. And then, this is a little bit special. This is my new hand knitted bonnet that I had knitted from a maker on Etsy, and I absolutely love it, and it's so warm. I'll show you it on very quickly, but if you follow me on Instagram you'll have already seen this, but it like buttons up underneath my chin, and it's just the cutest thing ever. And when I have my coat on, it looks super cute and cozy. So and it keeps you so warm because it's like wool as well. And it's got these gorgeous little bobbles on it. It's all speckly with like tan and navy blue specks in. I'll try and leave the link to the Etsy seller down below, but she actually normally does like baby and toddler bonnets, but I commissioned her to make an adult size one because her designs were just so cute. And loads of the adult ones were like, on Etsy even, like people who were making adult size ones were like £60, and this was £20 including shipping. So I was over the moon about that. So that's going in the front, but it would probably be on my head, to be honest, but I'm going to put it in the front. So that's what the bag is looking like inside now. So it's getting a little bit fuller, but as you can see, the shape's not changed too much, and I haven't done it up yet. And the last thing to go in would be my water bottle. I like to carry this around with me if my bag is big enough. This, for example, would not fit in my Celine Nano, but it does fit in really well here. Another thing that I just thought of that I probably would add to this bag perhaps would be a pair of sunglasses on a day like today where it's quite sunny. And again, all of my big sunglasses cases, because I've got like my Chanel, my Miu Miu ones and my Dior ones all come in really big sunglasses cases, which is quite annoying really, but like they all fit really well in here. So I would put the water bottle in the back compartment. And actually what I'll do is just move that bag out of the way. So there it goes into there. And as you can see, it like fits in the sort of rounded part of the compartment really well. So that's the bag pretty full. I'm gonna now do the drawstring toggle up, and you'll be able to see that it doesn't look bulky whatsoever. Everything has fitted in there really nicely. You can sort of see some of the bits, like the book and the water bottle, through the top, but it doesn't bother me. This still hangs down flat and flush to the bag, so it's not too big and bulky. Obviously it is heavier, but the bag itself is incredibly light because the leather is like, although it's structured, it's quite thin, and it's only one layer of leather, and it's lined on the inside but with like suede, so it's all quite like thin basically. So yeah, and then that fits on my shoulder really nicely. I'll try and get some shots of me actually wearing the bag to put into this video so you can see how it wears. But yeah, that is what fits inside the Neo Noe. And also just to like let you know, the bottom doesn't bow or anything. It's got like a flat bottom. You can sort of see some, I mean not really actually, you can see it more on the camera, but it actually doesn't really look like that in real life. It's completely flat still, so nothing's sort of like making this bottom bit bow down or anything. The strap you can probably see like when I hold it up, it does like mould to the weight of what's in the bag. But again, that's to be expected, isn't it? So yeah, really happy with this bag. I hope this video helped you to see what you can fit in it. It's a really fantastic bag, fits quite a lot but still stays really structured if that's something that you like. I'll leave links to everything that I can down below, and obviously the bag itself, and I really hope you found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to like the video. Go follow me on Instagram at rayofstyle_, and you can see so much more over on my Instagram. I'm way more active over there. And you can go and read some blog posts on my blog at rayofstyle.co.uk as well. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Thanks so much for watching.